Slop City Podcast!
Oh, that's beautiful.
No, I can't. I have these two dumb bitches podcast studio in my dining room, okay? Those were the worst 4 claps
They're terrible.
that I've ever done in my entire life. Thank you. I needed that.
Yeah, I love clapping.
I needed a win. This has these sunglasses I'm wearing have UV 400
What, just on this, your pupils?
ultraviolet protection. And yeah, I don't think it's just your pupil. I think it's your whole goddamn eye.
If I really want to protect my eyes, I got to put these on.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Otherwise, I'm not protected against the sun.
Yeah, for sure. This is where you really up the ante. How you doing?
That's where you really start to thrive.
This is what you should wear if you're high. If you're high at all, put these on. Put them on, and no one's going to be looking at your eyes. No one's going to be asking you any questions. They're going to see you and be like, oh, okay. That is a little alien minding their own business, and I'll be on my own way.
What if they think we're friends with that one guy that likes aliens?
Who? Scully and murder?
No, he's a real guy.
A guy that thinks...
He had access to some information.
Oh, Bob Lazar. Ooh, he is a looker.
Bob Lazar might
Not really.
see us and start creating a brand new whatever he made.
Bob Lazar would immediately get on the horn, call up his buddies.
Hey, can't do this bit till I'm done chewing.
Oh, please don't.
Hey, I got a couple of real hot aliens over here. Need you to come down to Area 51. Pronto.
That's Bob Lazar. I mean, what was his whole deal? He was a professor and alleged that he worked on some government thing. Is that what he said he did? And then we found out, like, this guy doesn't have...
He doesn't
The
have...
fact that I just did that
With those glasses
with
on.
these glasses on. Right before we were starting the pod, Libbie looks at me and goes, you good? Those eyes are high, look higher than that thing. Her eyes, my eyes, still glam as fuck, dude.
I'm starting to run, though. I can see that it's starting to run down here.
The makeup, oh, for sure. There is a part on this left eye, totally black. And I actually noticed that at about 3 p.m. today.
Well,
So
we were already done with the picture, so that was fine.
we got headshots today, guys.
When I tell you that Tina's skin looked like a porcelain doll's,
She means it.
can you hear Gary rummaging around?
It's like, what's he trying to do?
He's trying to get the flips, which aren't for dogs.
He is trying to get the flips. He is literally trying to find. We have Gary up on our little table, and he's got mustard on his head.
Yeah, I got mustard.
Yeah,
I'm a
we
mustard guy. I
we
love mustard.
We wanted little Gary to be on our pod, so we,
We're trying to get the...
since he's a small dog, we will be providing him with 2 small Tabascos free of charge for joining us on the podcast today.
Thank you for joining us on the podcast.
Ooh, God, you actually look cool as hell in those, man. I'm going to go ahead and switch back to these.
As a gift for you coming on our podcast for free, you can have your choice of 1 green and 1 red Tabasco.
Yep. 2 little small. Look, I mean...
Which one are you going to pick, Gary? Well, you're scaring me. I'm in the air.
I'm in the air.
I'm going to pick the one that's red. Gary, you can't pick either one of them. They'll burn your little snout. He's licking it. Get it away from him.
Get it away. God, I love this little dog so much. He's like, get off of me, bitch.
Don't ever put me in the air again and make me lip Tabasco.
How mad he just looked at me. What's wrong?
You picked him up and forced him to drink tobacco sauce.
Oh, poor little guy.
Tobacco.
We've just forced that little dog to have tobacco.
You know who I look like?
I can't put my finger on it, but it feels familiar. That's what I'll say.
The guy that ran up to the camera and goes, what did he say? Hit her right in the pussy or whatever he said. What did he say? He ran up to the news people and was like,
fuck her right in the pussy.
Fuck her right in the pussy. That's who I look like. Or I look like a guy that's like, hey, man, I love mushrooms, dude. Come over to my apartment. I live in a loft above my parents. Got some pretty cool black light posters up there.
You also, and me, look like ladies at like a biker club thing.
Oh, for sure.
Like just some cool ass ladies that are like, yeah. Hey, get me a spit cup, Donnie. It's like, they always got their little spit cups. Ooh.
When I look like that, my vision gets very blurred. Those are really cool.
Mine feels great. I mean, in the blue that you...
Look at him looking at you. Look at him looking at you.
Oh, Gary's so pissed off at me.
I have to look in here because when I look over there, all I see is either the Unabomber or the fucker the pussy guy or...
Oh, you... See, I can't even see myself in the camera right now. Yeah, you look good. Kind of like a cool biker.
I look like a cool gal. Let me put my hair up like this.
Dude... So, what time are we at right now? Technically, it would be an after midnights.
After my nights. What are you talking about?
So I am so sorry. That was embarrassing. That was embarrassing on my part.
After my nights.
After Mind Nights Slop City begins, I believe, here in just a minute, if this clock is correct on your iPad. And Gary just looks so cute, laying there like a little prince.
Yeah, I'm a prince and I love my nights. I actually invented my nights.
We've been up since... Okay, Gary, calm down. When did we wake up? You woke up at 6 or 6:30?
6:15.
Now, give us your routine, because you were up before me. Libbie actually gave me a wake up today.
Well, I got up. I woke up and got in that little shower for about 3 minutes. Mm-hmm. And then I went in to put on my underpants, I think. And my little pee pad. Mm-hmm. And I have a towel on the chair for when I sit down, put on my little pee pad. I don't want my pussy lips to touch a strange Airbnb chair.
I don't like Aaron B's. I don't like Aaron B chairs.
Then I put on my little swimsuit cover up and walked down the hall and said, I don't think Tina set her little alarm last night because she just came in and laid in the bed.
Yep.
So me being the only responsible one on the right side of the hallway.
The right side of the hallway just has me,
Tina,
and Libbie.
And I'll tell you, when you wake up Tina, it is like she's not even asleep. Or she likes to portray that she's not asleep. And I'll give you an example. You pretend you're me waking you up, and I'm going to be sleeping.
Hey, Libbie.
Oh, yeah. How you doing? What are you doing? Hello? Just wide awake. Oh, yeah. I'm like, oh, my God, is she actually asleep or awake? But I was like, no, she is asleep. Just straight up out of the bed.
Oh, do you know what I think it was and why I woke up like that?
Yeah. I think you said yeah. Yeah. Like, what the hell? Disturbed.
I'm going to be honest. I think I know what was going on in my head. I felt guilty immediately the second I woke up.
Why?
Because right when we got home from dinner, I laid down. I was like, you know what? I'll lay here for a little bit, get the seafood, kind of let it rest in me, yada, yada, yada. And then I'll wake up and we're going to record the pod. And I didn't do that. So it's like, I mean, it was just,
Yeah.
hey, Tina. Yeah. Uh-huh. It's like, what? You weren't awake.
I think I said something along the lines of, we have to leave at 7:10. I don't know if you want me to wake you up. I'm still trying to give you, I didn't know if you wanted me to wake you up, but also I didn't want it to be 7:10. You're like, oh, I didn't know I was supposed to get up. I knew that the what's that guy called? A lift would be there. And I didn't want you to panic, I am so glad that you woke me up. Here's what I wish I did. Now that this whole day has passed us, and there's been a couple user errors that I made today. Mm-hmm. I would say minimum of four user errors that I had throughout the entire day. Yeah, well, you just keep talking. I'm going to do a wardrobe change.
Yeah, Barbara, I'm not worried about it. So looking back on the day now that I can reflect on it, I've cried already. Here's what happened, guys. We cried, we laughed, we looked beautiful, we looked ugly. We were hungry, then we weren't hungry. We were angry, and then we weren't angry. A lot of ooh, yes. That's what I'm talking about. If you're just listening to the audio, you're dumb.
If you want to know what
not really, you're not,
your
but
Uncle Donnie looks like in cool sunglasses and a swimsuit cover-up, that's how I look.
Yeah. Like, you're looking... If I saw you right now, exactly what you look like on the street, I would be willing to bet money that your name is Dawn. D-A...
I look extra tan, too.
W-N. Oh, yeah, you look nice. Does this green make me look a little tan? No.
I'm going to be honest with you, no.
It doesn't? Mm-mm. Makes me look pale.
Maybe if you put the green alien glasses on.
This bums me out, because
Wait a minute, let me look again. Yes.
Oh,
it
God.
was the blue glasses.
Oh, man.
Get a look how things look with the blue glasses.
Oh, yeah. Let's kind of...
changes your perspective.
Listen, I'm trying to be more empathetic, put myself in people's position. Whoa,
this
yeah.
is a peachy color. Ooh. I like this.
This is a cool, calm color. Yeah. See, the orange ones are definitely the way to go. I'm starting to realize I'm just a warm-colored human being all around.
I look so much like the effer and the pussy guy.
Show me a picture of him right now, because I got my phone. Let me go grab my laptop.
Okay. If you really want to, and while you're gone, I'll just sit here. I'm going to show the audience this is my glam, but where are you going, Barbara? You're still sitting here. You're supposed to be getting your laptop.
Well, you were looking at me like you were still talking to me.
I was talking to the odd.
Yeah, I know what you do.
Okay, so early this morning, we got glammed up, and boy, did we look good 12 to 15 hours ago. Right now, it's kind of running. My hair's kind of flat. Here she comes. We had such a full day of just having a good time. Like she said, it was up and down, up and down.
Very up and down.
More up and down for you. You took the brunt of the up and down.
100%. I would say the up and down for you guys was really just that you were tired.
That was
tired. The sound check kind of thing was annoying.
Immediately we got in an Uber at 7:10. He was early, which stressed me out. And the gentleman, I look at the car and I was mad because I'm like, sir, we're large. Why do you have a small car? A Toyota Camry.
Did you?
Now, when I ordered last night, it didn't give me the option for any other vehicles.
Oh.
But it did say seats up to 4. Now, they should specify 4 children, 4 Keebler elves, 4 people the size of Gary.
Not that guy.
That looks exactly like me.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm going to be honest. That looks like me. That looks like me.
Yeah. Oh, man. Oh, whammy. What a couple. That's what I'm talking about.
Fuck her right in the pussy.
Fuck her right in the pussy. Yeah.
Yeah, so that was very stressful getting in the car because then I knew that Chelsea would have to sit in the front seat since she's the tallest, and that would bring her seat into my area. And then I was tired and...
Well, you fucked up, too, there. You sat behind the passenger side, and you knew Chelsea was probably going to have to sit there.
Well, it was small either way.
Sure.
It didn't matter what side.
Absolutely. And let me tell you something. These new Camrys they are not as good as the old Camrys like mine. I have a 2011 Toyota Camry, proud owner, and they are huge. The newer ones, they're building them on smaller frames, I guess. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure the technicalities of what frame exactly they're building them on. But here's what I do know. When you sit in a newer Camry, you don't have that open. I could literally get my pussy eaten in my Toyota Camry.
Whoa.
I could be sitting in my driver's seat. And I mean, if I push it back all the way, someone could sit down there.
Yeah, that's not happening in the new one.
New one's not happening that.
And...
Yeah,
you seem fine. Chelsea
small.
seemed fine. Chelsea's in the front and just looked like she was sitting so close to that man, but she didn't have a problem at all. She's just having a good old time up there. How's your day going? Blah, blah, blah. Now, the second vehicle that we took, which was some sort of Mercedes Subaru.
The second one?
Or is it the third?
Cadillac.
A Cadillac, and I thought, boy, there's going to be a lot of space. Well, guess what? My legs were even more cramped than in the Camry.
I fucking knew it. Those seats were so planted. They're like, this is where you are. You are in that little seat.
You couldn't lift up the arm band?
Nope, that was it.
I was in pure torture.
Sorry. Oh, I'm not writing you a note. How funny would that be if I was writing you a note?
Yeah, I'm trying to see what you're saying.
Bro, we can literally, Chelsea Camry video footage. I was laughing at Chelsea sitting in there, so I got a video for this morning because she was sitting in there with her hair like, just touching the top of, and the guy was very kind, very nice.
She truly doesn't care about any sort of situation.
I actually feel really bad now that I'm thinking, no. Oh, what do you mean she doesn't care about
Whenever
me?
she gets in a car, she doesn't care. She's like, yeah, we'll all fit. When clearly we can't all fit.
Yeah.
But she's very optimistic. She's a seat and car denier. Like you're a weather denier.
Yep.
She's a car denier.
For sure. She's definitely more of a car denier than I am.
Right.
Like there's times where I'm just like, bro, what the fuck is this?
As soon as I saw it pull up that, so-and-so took your ride and I was like, okay, here we go. 2 hours. Have you ever, and I'm asking you and people out there.
Sure.
Have you ever been in an Uber or a Lyft
for your hair.
2 hours?
Sorry, I just
we were in there for
cool.
over 2 hours. Or was it 2 hours?
We were in there for every bit of 2 hours.
With a stranger? We rode in a car with a stranger for 2 hours and none of us said anything.
Truly hardly a word. I did bring up my enthusiasm.
Yeah. She goes, hey. And she's sitting right behind him. Hey. Proud Camry owner. 2000. And he goes, oh, yeah? And she goes, yep, 2018.
No, I said 11.
Or whatever.
Because I have a 2011. I would never say that I have a 2018 because I don't have a 2018.
And then she said, they're the best cars out there. And then I kind of woke up and was like, no, I think Hondas are the best.
Yeah, woke up out of her fucking dead sleep in her little Cheburashka jacket, her little fucking Russian...
A little babushka.
Little fucking jacket just laying there. Yeah, I think Hondas. I was like, shut up,
he started
bitch.
to school us on, if the owner takes care of a Honda, yeah. The owner takes care of a Toyota, yeah. But otherwise, piece of shit, he said.
He said if the owner provides the maintenance. I was like, are you a car manual?
I'm pretty sure that fella was Japanese.
Yes, I believe so.
And he has knowledge of Toyotas and Hondas, because aren't they those both Japanese vehicles?
Yeah.
Yeah. They make superior vehicles. And I don't care who hears me say it.
Oh, dude, if anyone's still trying to fight
for the American dream,
if you're still trying to fight for the camp of like, wow, yeah, these American cars, they got it going on. What are you doing?
Then explain the Suburban broke down many times. Explain Beth's Jeep broke down many times. Explain my Ford Focus that had many problems. Explain just any Chrysler. Chryslers are terrible.
Explain my... Oh, Chryslers
Cobalt.
are dog shit. Yeah, Cobalt. That's what I'm saying. Explain my fucking Cobalt that at 160,000 miles drove like it was 600,000 miles and it was rusted and went through a hurricane and then rusted through. That's how bad my car drove. Some of it was my fault, user error. I will say that.
Did
I was
the user
younger.
provide the maintenance that was needed? Like Kevin, his name was
Eric.
Ken.
His name was
It was
Eric.
Eric.
Yeah.
I believe it was Eric.
Now that I'm thinking about it, though, I am feeling a bit bad because... So here's what happened, guys. My ADD last few days has been real bad.
Would you say it was unprecedented?
Oh, today was absolutely unprecedented. It was unprecedented because I actually... I started to feel this morning as though I really had a handle on things for a second. Because Libbie woke me up and, no, I didn't set an alarm the night before. But it's like I left my door cracked because I knew that you would be walking around, whatever, something like that. I was like, whatever.
Shuffling
I'll wake up.
around.
Yeah, she's always shuffling. I always know when it's Libbie. Shut the hell up. That's Libbie walking down the hallway when we're in NRB. Shut the hell up. That's so fucking, I love it.
For no reason.
Oh, dude, I won't even say anything. And sometimes she doesn't even see me. She's just walking in and says something. Or she'll like fart on the way into the Airbnb bathroom. And she'll be like, oh.
Truly elderly, just talking and making noises for no reason.
Oh, God, I wish we had that voicemail. It's on my phone.
Well,
that's okay. No, it's fine. But so like I was this morning, which, this is a fucking such a long day. This is like almost a 20-hour day right now. It's going to be like 22 at the end of the day. I woke up and I was like, okay, you know what? Yes, we did not record Slop City last night like we said we would. I feel like a piece of shit, but I'm going to shake it off and I'm going to grab all of my things and I'm going to get them all together and blah, blah, blah. And we're going to be rocking and rolling. Mm-hmm. And then I heard you shuffle out and leave. And then, or I thought you did or something. And
did. I got scared when the Uber's here and I'm like, oh, he's going to just go away.
For sure. Yeah. So, and they will. I got left recently. After like a short amount of time. I mean, it was...
Was it past the time that they would wait, though?
No, it wasn't.
You should have reported them.
It didn't even say it. It pissed me off. It was like, they canceled the ride, something like that. And I'm like, what the hell, brother?
And
I was like, I just went the wrong exit out of the hotel. I'm like walking up all sweaty with my big suitcase. And then the guy cancels, and I watch him drive off with his trunk open still. So
he didn't want you to even approach him.
Oh, no.
He's like, I'll close my trunk down the road.
Yeah.
I don't want to see her.
To be honest, I think he did probably forget. Because there was people that drove by him and they were like, your trunk's open.
He's like, I got to get out of here before she sees me. And he's going, what? I can't hear you. I'm on the phone.
I'm on the phone.
I'm on the phone.
I'm on the phone. Yeah, but so basically, here's what happened.
Over here, this is casting shadows on us.
We do this motherfucking 2-hour long Uber ride, which is psychotic in itself. And I was trying to be positive. I had more sleep than Libbie and Chelsea last night, so I was trying to
We're just night owls.
For sure. I was trying to be a more, positive Polly. And we're in this fucking Uber for 2 hours. Guys, great. No problems. Whatever. And then we get to the makeup place, and it's like, when you just reach your fucking limit, when you're in the car and you're just like, like you just feel like you're going to fucking scream. Mm-hmm. That's kind of how I started to feel in our Ubers today.
Okay.
Just kind of started to spiral.
I didn't feel that way in the first one. I was just sort of not inside of my own body at that point.
For sure. You were just really tired.
Coasting.
Behind
Behind the
vehicle. Autopilot. Yeah, you were on motherfucking neutral, baby. Mm-hmm. So yeah, then we show up at our makeup friend's house, and we grab all of our belongings out of the Airbnb, and then blam, what do I realize?
She's like, oh, I'm going to get dressed real quick. And then she goes, huh. I left my bag in the car. My bag's in the car. So I immediately get on the app, and I'm like, hey, Frank, I think we left a thing in there. I type the message, then I call, right? And give the phone to you? Yeah, and
Libbie was about to get her makeup done, whatever. I mean, we're basically about to start getting makeup done, and then it's like I have this just annoying thing where it's my fault. So yeah, we call the fucking guy, and then he's like, oh, well, I can't get there until tonight or something like that.
Whoa!
Yeah, that was what he said originally, and part of me was like, bro, what the fuck, But he had a thing. So I was basically panicking while I'm on the phone with this guy. Mm-hmm. And then I had a moment where I was like, well, that guy grabbed everything out of the back. Well, he would know if there was an unknown bag in his trunk. Let's be real. Mm-hmm. Don't be blaming it on this guy. And so I told him, I was like, you know what? Can I call you back? And I just said, I'm sorry, or something like that. And then I called Beth, and I was like, can you please go into my bedroom and look if you see a St. Louis bag in there? And she was like, yep, it's in here.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's in here.
Ladies and gentlemen, bag is in here.
You don't like it, kiss her ass.
Yep.
So that was a bit upsetting. Hung up. And yeah, I was just getting very upset.
And then all this time, I'm like, what you have on is cute, because she had on like a black
I had on like an overall romper kind of set
and it was cute. And then other people started to offer solutions. Oh, you can use my car and go to Target and get something. And that's ultimately the intervention that was chosen.
Yes. Because I did kind of start to spiral for a moment. I did the thing where for some reason, I took off my Birkenstocks and was walking around these people's home like I lived in it. And I was barefoot, and I walked out front, and I just kind of did the, oh God, why am I like this? And they did. They all heard me say that.
Why me?
Yeah. Well, it was, I think I was very clearly putting all of the blame on myself.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, I don't.
Because there wasn't anyone to blame but yourself.
Oh, fuck. It's just so.
It was sad. And I said.
You were sad. How did you honestly feel? Because how I think in my mind is that you guys are all annoyed of me all the time, and like that everyone is like,
no, I felt sad because it was, we were splurging on these things and you didn't have your outfit. And then I was like, just wear what you have on, because it did look cute. And you're like, Libbie. She says my name, Libbie. I am not wearing this for my headshots. I'm like, okay, cool. Which I get. You wanted to wear the outfit you had. You didn't have a bra on.
I did, though, try to sternly put you in your place. Like, Libbie! Like, you fucking idiot.
How could you even? But it was cute, and it was very similar to what she ended up wearing. Because nobody would have known you had little shorts on.
No, they
It just
wouldn't
looked like
have.
a black tank.
Yeah. No, they really wouldn't have known long term.
Long term, no one would have known. And when we're all dead in the grave in 50 to 60 years, no one will look back on this day and think she should have chosen something else to wear.
No one's even going to remember this day, probably.
I will.
Well, I mean,
I'll remember it forever.
I mean, we for sure will, but that's it.
I will.
Oh, God.
I love when my Uncle Tuna forgets her bags and has to wear no bra because I like looking at her beeps.
Gary, stop talking about your Uncle.
Looking at her.
Yeah, that's gross to talk about your Uncle Tuna's.
I love Uncle Tuna's.
Gary, stop calling it that. That's disgusting.
I'm so hungry right now, and I'm not even kidding.
What we've got in there is not amazing. We do have string cheese, which is always a solid
Love good
option.
string cheese.
I did take 2 little string cheese nugs last night with me into bed, ate them.
And then went.
Yeah, and then I fell asleep. Oh, wait, that actually wasn't last night. That was 2 nights ago. Because I had way too much seafood last night.
You guys are disgusting. You guys eat so much seafood. Ugh. Go to Captain D's, dude. That's seafood. If it doesn't have breading on it and it's not chucked into a deep fryer with fries and hush puppies,
You don't want none?
I don't want it. It's got to have lard.
For sure. Here's the deal, Pumpkin Eel.
It looks like it was on the earth.
Yeah.
Sad.
We ate,
King crab legs.
last night we went to Mastro's. I think it's Mastro's in LA. I'd been there one time before.
One other time, me too.
Yep, it was good. It was good again. Got a nice little fun seafood tower with us 4 with the gals, and we went out to eat with Ryan Sickler. Yeah, can you go ahead and wear that like a cape, please?
Ryan Seacrest.
We went out to eat with Ryan Seacrest from American Idol, and we both talked about Kelly Clarkson's Piece by Piece performance.
Yeah.
Relived that. No, we went out to eat with Ryan Sickler and fellow comedian guys. And
Absolutely nice guy.
oh God, just such a nice guy all around.
One of the nicest guys you'll ever see.
T to B, top to bottom, super nice guy. The guy was so nice.
Unprecedentedly nice.
The guy is so nice. Just wonderful. Yeah, so
Gotten raged. Go ahead.
I know.
I'll talk about it in a minute.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
No, but I got enraged for another reason probably. So yeah, whatever. Had a bomb ass fucking dinner. We splurged on these seafoods and all this shit. Had shrimp cocktails, lobster tails, and there was some garlic shrimp and like a little sauce and crab legs. Bummer was, though, they brought all this out and they didn't bring butter with the crab legs.
Yeah, service was not bar none.
No, I was about to step into that. And I feel comfortable saying that now because we spent, it was expensive to eat there.
And it's very, we realize that we are in a position of privilege to be able to eat there. And we probably shouldn't complain. But I'm just going to say, that girl got a big tip. And there were several things, like she would just be gone for long periods of time. Was she overworked? Are they understaffed? I don't know.
Probably.
Let's just be real. She probably is overworked. They're understaffed. But if you're going to a restaurant that's charging anywhere from $60 to $80 per steak, you're going to have to hire some more people, okay?
Yep.
Quit worrying about your bottom line and worry about my bottom line, and that is getting the appropriate amount of drinks per day.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's where we're at. And especially when you're at these bougie fucking places, it's like, that's when I get more angry about it. Because I'm like, you motherfuckers, they had the fucking lighting. And will I go there again? Yes, I will.
So dark.
So dark that it's like...
And I'm looking at the thing like this. Where's my... I can't read this.
Beth has her flashlight out. I'm looking at the menu, holding it up to the moonlight.
Yep.
I was using the moon behind me in Los Angeles, California as a light.
Then they had a live band that was made up of two people that was louder than if you went to see Taylor Swift or any other heavy metal band at a stadium. You were sitting front row with all the speakers right in front of you. And you're trying to talk to somebody and you can't.
So dark, so loud. I mean, just, it's just... I just get annoyed when we spend that much money at these places and they're trying to, it's like they're trying to like prove to everybody that they're like doing well. Like they're like, oh, we're the hottest place in town.
It's like, yeah, you can't fucking talk to your friends.
Yeah.
You know you know where that's never happened to me? Captain D's, Long John Silver's. Anytime I go into Captain D's, I can hear my family members who are right across from the table. We don't have to scream. And guess what? Adequate lighting.
Yeah.
You can get a shrimp basket, $7.99.
Yeah. They don't have the real shrimp cocktails, though, so that is upsetting for me.
The shrimp are about this big.
Oh, yeah. They are tiny. They have been cooked to the bone, baby. That shrimp has been through a lot of stuff.
They're like, let's find the smallest shrimp on the planet, gather those up, throw the large ones away, and then deep fry them.
Yep. Basically, let's find prepubescent shrimp. And it's like, what is this tiny? That's like how I feel when I get those cooked shell shrimps from Aldi. You know what I'm talking about? No, you're not a shrimp guy, so you would never get these. Okay, well, if anybody that's listening to this podcast likes Aldi.com, the rest, the grocery store.
You know what kind of shrimp? I like shrimp scampi from Red Lobster.
Yeah. Fuck, dude. Red Lobster sounds so fucking good right now. Some Cheddar Bay biscuits,
doused in... I wonder if we can go to Red Lobster tomorrow before our show.
Oh, my God. There's just so much that needs to be packed in.
And not enough time.
Not enough time. And some of it's of my own doing. And that's really what I was trying to say earlier when I'm like, it retroactively, in retrospect, in hindsight, after looking at this full day and the last 48 hours, there are multiple things that I could have done to be more prepared. Is that a self-sabotage thing? Probably. In some way. I hate to say it, but it probably is.
I don't think it is.
You don't?
No.
Well, that's nice. I actually like that. That makes me happy. Barbara, what are you looking around like that? What are you doing? Yeah. Oh, I know what you're doing.
I'm trying to see who else is awake.
I know what you're doing.
I don't want to wake anybody up.
Yeah.
Beth is probably sleeping because she goes to bed early. Beth is in the bed sleeping and she is going night by herself like she does every single night. Every single night. Yeah.
She was driving through the streets of Los Angeles. Yeah. So were we, but it was by a strangers, multiple of them in the day, in the night, lots of scary men. Ooh, boo, my car's comfy, JK, I lied, there's no air, there's no charger, do you want water? You know what? Hey, I need to retract that statement, cause the one guy, Eric, that was Japanese, he did say, let us know if you need to stop at the restroom.
I love that he said that.
Me too. And so
because it was so like a dad, like, we're on a long trip, kids, and if you got to use it, let me know.
It was very nice, and I liked that he wasn't going to punish us for it.
Right.
He was letting us know, hey, listen, kids. Listen up,
This is a
kids.
safe space.
Listen, kids, this was him in the car. Hey, kids. Kids, listen, we're going to be a long car ride today, okay? It's going to be a long car ride. We got a minimum of 2 hours, okay? So
We got a little over 2 hours and 18 minutes.
okay, so listen, right now I'm looking at it 2 hours and 18 minutes. If I punch it.
Which he did.
Yeah, he did. He punched it, and he did great. He was bouncing on that thing, dude. He was fucking cruising. But the way he was telling us that was very much like, listen, I had one guy who tried to be the hero. Tried to be the hero. Ooh, mister. Thought he could go 2 hours and 18 minutes without you could tell that he was like, hey, I don't need anybody trying to fucking save any lives today.
You gotta go. You gotta go.
You let me know if you need anything. I'll do my best to accommodate it. And if you've got to urinate on the side of the road, that's going to be just fine with me. But I can't help you if you don't communicate with me.
I mean, I just love that he said that.
It made me so happy.
I wasn't awake enough to really appreciate it at that time. I let it go in. I accepted it and thought that's cute. But then
You stalked it.
later, I was like, that was just really nice.
Yeah.
That was nice.
I thought it was really, really sweet too. That made me very happy. But I do feel bad because I took out my panic on Eric.
Right.
He called back to double check, which was very nice.
Right.
And I should have called him back, but it was more like, fuck, I need to go to Target. I have to borrow this fucking person's car. Like, I just look like such a fucking disheveled fucking unreliable, disheveled fucking loser. That was how I felt. And I was just like, ugh, I'm so annoying. Like,
It was just more of like, oh, it was a mishap. And let's fix it.
yeah, which I was spiraling for a few, and then I calmed it down. And I just said, I need to go to Target, don't I? And Chelsea goes, yeah, honeys.
And you did, and you found several cute blouses.
Oh, Lord, I found multiple cute blouses. Let me get these back. I like the orange.
Let me have my blue ones, Barbara.
The fact that the cool dad put these on.
Hey, kids. What's hurting you?
Oh, God, it was the new piercing. I
Ow.
poked it so.
That was the second time you poked it, because I think you poked it a moment ago, didn't you?
I did. But yeah, just a dad that puts these on. He's like, hey, kids. You guys ready to go?
Wait, is that an alien or is that Dad? We can't tell. Dad, you're such a freaking nerd. Stop.
Oh, you guys are going to be begging for the creeper to come back one day.
Dad, you're embarrassing us.
What? With the creeper? I love the alien, the creeper. You guys love the creeper. You guys always ask for the
Dad,
creeper.
we're too old for the creeper and your eyes are iridescent. We don't like that.
I'm telling you, you guys are going to be missing out on this. You guys used to, oh, God. Oh, the fact that we never even did Santa and we only did photos with the creeper for 10 years, that was the greatest joy of my life.
Dad, we were 6.
And you guys took this away from me. You guys don't like the creeper anymore. So what? You guys want me wearing stupid sunglasses like you?
With
Let me
flames
borrow
on.
yours.
Yeah, these
you want me
are
to wear
cool.
these?
These are popular on TikTok, Dad.
On TikTok?
You look stupid
more
in
like
those too, Dad.
China.com.
Huh?
Yeah.
Dad, don't bring your regulations on me.
Well, it's not a regulation.
Well, don't bring your, what's it called? Propaganda.
Politics.
Propaganda.
Oh, yeah. Here, all I got to say is I just feel a little sad, like none of my kids want to spend time with me
We
anymore.
don't. That's how childhood goes, Dad. When you're a kid, you love your parents. You go through your teenage years. You hate them. They're embarrassing. We're in that phase. But one day we will be cool with you again, Dad. It's just going to be a couple years. Just don't come around us with the creeper sunglasses. It's embarrassing.
So what the fuck am I supposed to do
Just
then?
wait till we're ready.
What do you expect me to do? I'm a fucking single dad. What the fuck? I spend all my fucking time dealing with you guys. What the fuck am I supposed to do?
Dad, that's your job. You're our dad.
Yeah. Wow. That's sad. You don't even want me to have a career, do you?
I have a career. Just don't wear the creeper glasses around us, Dad. It's when we were babies, we liked that. We're not babies anymore. 15.
Okay. I'll remember that.
I'll remember it too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'll remember that.
Wait till we're about 18. We'll start to come around again. And
Oh, yeah.
then,
I'll be waiting.
Dad, I'm sure you did this to your parents too when you were a teenager.
What? Treated them like shit?
Yeah.
Treated them like scum? No,
It's just
I didn't.
embar-
Do you
you're
know what my
embarrassing,
dad did? My dad had creeper glasses.
He did?
My dad had creeper glasses that he made out of wood. Yeah.
That's weird. Mm-hmm. Well, what happened when you hit about age 15?
Started jacking off.
Dad,
Couldn't
that's not
stop.
appropriate. Dad.
Sorry. I'm just telling you the truth. You guys are about that age. You know what these freaking perverts are up to? Oh, you better be careful.
Just because you're
Guy walks up to you wearing cool flame glasses from TikTok.com.
Dad, it's just TikTok. It's not TikTok.com. It's an app.
Whatever. I'm so sick of this world. I'm sick of this place.
If you force yourself on us, Dad, it's just going to make it worse. Quit showing up to pick us up with the creeper glasses
Don't ever
on.
say that sentence again. I have never forced myself on anybody. I have never forced myself on anybody, let alone my own daughter. Don't ever say that again.
I didn't mean it like that. I meant force your love onto us.
I know what you meant, but you gotta be. TikTok.com is gonna be. They're
Dad,
listening to you.
I'm telling you,
and-
it's not called TikTok.com. We just say TikTok.
Okay.
Some people even say talk. Some people say TT. You don't have to say the whole thing. You don't have to say website's whole name.
Okay. Well.
You don't have to say google.com or whatever.
Okay. So what do I? I just say the part in the middle.
You just say Google. You don't have to say the W's or the coms anymore. Back in the day when you were first learning about internet, yeah.
Why don't I just start dressing like
No.
Billie Eilish? Everything she wears looks comfortable. That's what I want to be doing. Okay, I just want to be comfortable, dressing like Billie Eilish, and then maybe you guys will like me.
How do you know about Billie Eilish?
What do you mean? How do I know about Billie Eilish?
When will it end? How it fall? I used to float. Now I just fall down.
What was I? Yeah, I know the song. Okay,
Yeah, name that song, Dad.
it's called "What Was I Made For" by Billie Eilish and Phineas.
You're right.
Okay, that's who it's by. So I'm a
Well,
lot more hip
regardless.
than you realize. Okay.
The thing is if kids, my friends and other kids see you trying to dress like Billie Eilish, they're going to be like, dude, your dad is so lame. And then that reflects poorly on me.
I got an idea. How about we don't hang out anymore? I don't want to hang out with you anymore.
Yeah, that's
about
what
that?
I was saying, Dad.
Well, now it's my idea. I don't want to hang out with you anymore. Guess what?
What?
Putting these on. And
Be careful of your new piercing, Dad. Who gets a cartilage piercing when you're a 52-year-old white man?
oh, wow. A cool guy who's just looking for love, okay?
Well, the
Not
cartilage
even just-
piercing's not going to get it for you.
Okay, well, listen, a cartilage piercing actually signifies strength.
Yeah, mommy.
Oh, Gary's mommy.
Mama.
He got mustard on his head.
Are you on the podcast?
Yeah, Gary's on the podcast. Bobby, you're on the podcast too now.
Hello,
Gary's-
Slop citizens.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the podcast.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the podcast.
What do you think about those glasses?
Love them.
Do you think I look cool?
Can you just put this pair on? We can see how they look.
Yeah, do we just want to see what you look like?
Oh, she's turning around.
And when you turn around, give us your best greetings, earthlings.
Hello, greetings, Earthlings.
Wow, an English alien.
Mommy, where's my mommy?
We were talking about how you were sitting in the Uber today and your head was touching the top.
I'm
and you were
a-
just as comfortable as could be.
No, I wasn't comfortable.
Well, you look like it.
I'm a big bitch.
You were just like this.
I was,
You appeared to be having a great time up there.
and not even just my bun, like my head. I'm just fucking huge.
When, on a scale, all right,
I took a video of you.
Wow.
tell us how you felt when Eric said, if you need to use the restroom, let me know.
Yeah.
Comfort.
I know.
We were, it was so nice.
Comfort and kindness. No one's ever said that to me in an Uber or a long Uber. Nothing.
No, and he was letting us know, I'm not going to like charge you. I'm not going to like fuck you over.
Yeah.
He wasn't going to drop us off at a rest stop and leave us there.
Right.
He would have waited.
Comfort.
Comfort. Well, thanks for joining the podcast. Hey, do you mind if we write
that as a thumbnail.
Do it.
100%. And
With the glasses. Ready? Got it. Okay, I'll come get my son here in a little bit.
okay,
You can
honeys,
take him now
love
if
ya.
you want.
Sure?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We only have about 8 minutes left, and then we're wrapping this up because I'm hungry.
Oh my God, do we really?
I want to get food too.
Oh,
Yeah. What do you? Oh.
start looking.
Yeah. You start looking right meow. Oh, this is what I'm talking about. What a
great night. What a great end to a long, wonderful, successful, productive day.
yeah.
Oh, my legs are so swollen.
Had a lot of the, oh God, just from being in the fucking car all day too. Oh God. I know it doesn't help anything or make anything better, but I'm sorry that you have to deal with all that stuff.
Well, Barbara, thank you, but it's just the cross that the Lord gave me.
Yeah, it's
Lord
just
gave
what
it
the Lord gives us, what we can't handle and makes us deal with it. That's what they do. I just
That's what
felt
they
sad
say.
when you were telling the makeup girls this morning. Like hearing them hear what lipedema and shit was. Do your thing. I don't give a fuck. Hearing them hear what lipedema and lymphedema and all that shit is today was wild. I was just like, you could tell that they were like, wait, oh, this like affects you that bad.
Yeah, it's
And
sad.
every day, it made me sad. Barbara, it made me sad.
It's sad.
I realized I was trying to say something serious and nice while wearing the alien glasses. And I just felt wrong.
Yeah.
I had to take them off.
No, I didn't even notice.
I know you didn't.
I didn't notice.
Don't ever touch my foot under the
I was
table
too
again.
busy just trying to get these legs rubbed.
Yeah, Barbara. Well,
I think it's a good place to stop. That felt like a natural
I agree.
stopping point. And honestly, all I can think about is food.
yeah, I agree. Love you, honeys.
Thanks, everyone.
Have a good life. Gary came back for more. Come here.
Don't say have a good life because then people are like, what does that mean?
Oh,
Are
okay.
you shutting down the podcast?
No, not at all. That's not what I meant. But
Give your
here's
best-
what I
give your
can mean.
best. Naughty little girl.
Horse.
Naughty little.
Your makeup looks
horse.
hella good. All right, honeys, we love you guys. We will see you later.
And cut. Whoa. Goodbye.